Most DJs use loops in just one way: set it, let it ride, and then mix out. But that is just scratching the surface of what you can do with looping on your DJ controller. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 loop transitions using the same 2 tracks, going from beginner level to pro level. Same concept, but very different results. These are loop transitions that I actually use in real DJ sets. The first one is simple, musical, and it works even if you're new to looping. The second one uses beat jump inside Serato in a way that most DJs would never think to use. And the third one is where looping starts to become an instrument. My name is Blakey, I'm a DMC champion. Let's get into it. Now, for this video, I'm going to be using the DDJ Groove 6 by Alpha Theta with Serato DJ Pro. But these same tricks will work no matter what DJ software you're using, whether that's Rekordbox, Virtual DJ, Algorithm DJ, the concept is exactly the same. Now, first of all, let me quickly show you through how looping works on the DDJ Groove 6. There are 2 different ways to set loops. You can either use the in and out buttons here. Pressing the in button will set the beginning point of a loop, and then pressing the out button will set the end point of a loop. Let's take a listen. If you have a loop set and you want to get out of it, all you need to do is press this reloop exit button, and now that loop is turned off. But actually, my favorite way of controlling loops with Serato and the DDJ Groove 6 is to hold down Shift and press the beat jump button right here. That is the secondary pad mode, and you can access it by holding Shift and pressing that pad mode. So now these 4 buttons right here on the controller will control loops inside Serato, and these 4 buttons will control beat jump, and I'll get into that in a moment. So inside Serato, these numbers right here are the auto loop values. That means this button right here will trigger a half beat loop. This button right here will trigger a 1 beat loop. This is a 2 beat loop, and this is a 4 beat loop. Now, the reason I like using these pads to set my loops inside Serato is Serato will set the loops perfectly quantized and perfectly in time. So it doesn't require you to set the loop in time yourself. Let's take a listen. I'm going to play this track and I'm going to set a 2 beat loop using this pad right here. And you will hear that the loop is perfectly in time. Now, if we wanted to halve the length of that loop, all we need to do is use this left or right arrow here. So using these arrows, you've got complete control over the length of the loop live whilst it's playing. And that technique is something that we're going to utilize for all 3 of these loop transitions. Now, the track that I have on the left deck is called Ease My Mind by Chris Lake. And the track that we're going to be transitioning into is Temptation by Smokey Bubbling B. So first of all, let's take a listen to the drop of both tracks. Can you shine your light? So that's the drop right there on Ease My Mind. And there is a lovely piece of vocal just before the drop, which is actually the part of the track that I'm going to loop for each one of these transitions, because I think this vocal just sounds really nice on its own. Can you shine your light? Can you ease? And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go to the stems pad mode, and I'm going to take out the drums and the bass. Now let's take a listen to that piece of vocal just before the drop, with only the vocal and the melody stem active. Can you shine your light? Can you ease my mind? Can you ease my mind? So it's a really nice piece of vocal, and I'm going to use the piece of vocal just before the drop to set a loop, and I'm going to play around with that whilst transitioning into this track, which is Temptation by Smokey Bubbling B. Let's take a listen to the drop of this track. So it's quite an emotive main room peak time house track, and it is the perfect track to transition to after performing some loop transition tricks using the left and right arrows to halve the length of the loop. And I'm also going to apply some effects, specifically some reverb. Let's take a listen to the loop. Can you shine your light? Can you shine your light? Can you shine your light? Now let's apply some low pass filter. Can you shine your light? Can you shine your light? Can you shine your light? Now let's apply some reverb. Shine your light. Can you shine your light? Can you shine your light? Now let's halve the loop. and again. So by using those techniques, we can create our own build-up just before the track Temptation drops on the right deck. In my opinion, this is the perfect way to use loops in your live sets because it builds tension perfectly, and when done correctly, you can release the tension just before you drop in to another track. So let's take a listen to the beginner example. Can you shine your light? 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 Can you shine? 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 Now, if you actually want to stand out as a DJ, not just mix between two tracks with basic techniques, but start reworking tracks live and mixing with skill and creativity, that's exactly what I teach inside my Creative Open Format DJing course. It's all about helping you stand out from the crowd and helping you become the most creative DJ you can be. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, just click the first link in the description to check it out. So now for our intermediate example, we're going to be using the same techniques from the beginner example, but we're also going to introduce a trick using beat jump inside Serato. So if I take the loop that I set for the beginner example right here, can you shine your light? Can you shine your light? There is a really cool trick that you can employ using beat jump in Serato. So on the beat loop pad mode that we're currently on, these 4 pads will control the length of the loop, but these 4 pads here will control beat jump inside Serato. So these middle 2 pads will actually change the beat jump value. So right now we're on 2 beats, now we're on 4, 8, 16, and then this pad will go down the beat jump values, 8, 4, 2, and so on. And now these 2 pads right here will jump back 4 beats or forward 4 beats. And just take a listen to what happens when I jump forward 4 beats whilst that 4 beat loop is active. Can you shine your light? Can you ease my mind? 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 Can you shine your light? The loop remains active, but using beat jump, we can jump around the track. And therefore, we can jump to a different piece of vocal, which keeps the loop interesting and stops it becoming repetitive. This is a great trick that I don't see many DJs using, and when it's done properly, it is super effective. So now let's take a listen to the intermediate example. I'm running, I can feel the night. Can you shine your light? 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 Can you ease my mind? 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 Shine your light. Can you shine your light? 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 Can you shine? 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 Okay, so for our pro level transition, we're going to introduce the crossfader to start making some cuts to the loop that we've set. Now this is the 4 beat loop. Can you shine your light? Can you shine? Now let's halve it. Can you shine? Can you shine? Can you shine? And again. And again. By using the crossfader to make these cuts, we can start to make our own rhythms and start playing the controller and the loop as if it was an instrument. I'm using the crossfader, but if you wanted to, you could use the upfader. I'm also going to apply some low pass filter and some reverb whilst making these crossfader cuts, and then use the reverb to bring the loop out, leaving a tail which will create the release after the tension we built by adjusting the length of the loop. So now let's take a listen to the pro level transition.
I'm running, I can feel the night. Can you shine your light? 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 Can you shine? 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 Can you shine?
Now, if you want to be the most creative DJ that you can possibly be, I've made a bunch of videos already here on this channel that will help you stand out from the crowd. If you want to check them out, they're all inside this playlist right here.